Welcome back to Danny's Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes when the deal is so good, always think twice. Number two, before you do anything at your working place to please your boss, always be careful. Because as we speak right now, former OCS at Central Police Station in Nairobi County called Samson Talam is in big trouble 2 days ago after IPOA people recovered the deleted CCTV footage that shows the final moment of the late teacher Albert Ojwanj inside Central Police Station.
Breaking news now, former OCS of Central Police, Samson Talam, is now in deep trouble because the CCTV footage evidence is placing Samson Talam right at the crime scene where Albert Ojwanj was killed in Central Police Station cells. Now, here is Samson Talam actually preparing a police officer to carry the body of Albert Ojwanj. Then here you can see that there are 4 police officers who are actually carrying the body of Albert Ojwanj. Remember, all this time, this is Samson Talam allegedly supervising this particular operation. Do you remember that stint of the body being taken to Mbagathi hospital? Now, this was the operation. That is after, allegedly, Albert Ojwanj had been killed in that particular cell. I mean, more evidence is coming up, so stay tuned. We are in day 3 of this.
As we speak right now, President William Samoei Ruto have walked out to DIG Lagat, Samson Talam, Mukwana, and other people that were linked up behind the death of the late teacher Albert Ojwanj.
On the second day of the murder trial, the court viewed CCTV footage that allegedly places Police Constable Mukwana and 4 other men at the cell where prosecutors say teacher blogger Albert Ojwanj was murdered. Early morning, June 7, 2025, CCTV cameras captured Police Constable James Mukwana reporting for duty at Central Police Station. What began as a routine shift would later unfold into a series of suspicious movements and events that are now at the center of the murder trial. By evening, inspectors and officers move in and out of the OCS office. At 7:04 p.m., Mukwana enters with another officer. Minutes later, a chain of arrival begins. Peter Kimani, PC Evelyn Kanyeri, and an identified man on a motorbike. The footage shows officers gathering in cubicles, exchanging items, and holding prolonged conversations near the cells. At 8:55 p.m., Mukwana and Kimani conduct a prisoner handover lasting 23 minutes. A black SUV pulls up. Inside, Albert Ojwanj, escorted by 6 men. He is seen on his phone as handcuffs are removed. Officers usher him into the report office. Outside, Mukwana and Senior Sergeant Stephen Sigei make phone calls. Sigei hands his phone to Mukwana, who speaks briefly before returning it. From this point, the footage takes an even more disturbing turn. Between 9:30 and 10:45 p.m., Albert Ojwanj is repeatedly escorted between the report office, the holding bay, and the cell. The CCTV footage also captures officers changing into civilian clothes, doors being obscured with pieces of clothes, and a steady stream of individuals moving in and out of the cell, later designated as the crime scene. At 10:56 p.m., the footage appears to show one man emerging from the cell area with what looks like blood on his hand. Moments later, another individual is seen carrying a rope, adding to the growing mystery surrounding the events that unfolded inside the station that night. By midnight, activity inside the station intensifies. The corridors are crowded as officers, some wearing gloves, are seen entering and leaving the cell later designated as the crime scene, led by then OCS Samson Talam. Then at 1:20 a.m., the footage captures what may be its most critical moment. 4 officers carrying the motionless body of Albert Ojwanj out of the cell area before he is rushed to hospital. Albert Ojwanj's motionless body is placed in a police Land Cruiser and rushed to Mbagathi Hospital. Minutes later, doctors pronounce him dead on arrival, making the final chapter in a night whose events are now.
Ruto have allowed Albert Ojwanj's case to be investigated right now. Ruto is now doing things to make sure that to make Kenyans love him right now. I told you very well that for these 13 months that are remaining for us as voters in this country of Kenya to face different candidates on the ballot box on 10th August 2027, Ruto will continue doing things that Kenyans want to hear or to see. Like right now, Ruto have allowed Albert Ojwanj's case to be investigated.
Nani alikupigia? Alikupigia? Aha.
Kuna kazi.
Alikwambia kuna kazi wapi?
Central Police Station.
Na huyu alitaka ufanye nini?
Aliniambia kuna kazi.
Na alikwambia ufanye nini ama uende wapi?
Aliniambia niende police station.
Police station gani?
Central Police Station.
Na vile ulieleza uende Central Police Station, wewe ulifanya nini?
Nilifika kwa Central. Napata kwa ofisi yake.
Ulipata kwa ofisi? Sasa vile ulipatana na huyu alikupeleka wapi ama alikwambia nini?
Aliniingiza kwa ofisi.
Ofisi ya nani?
OCS.
Hiyo ofisi ya OCS iko wapi?
First floor.
Na vile uliingia ofisi ya OCS, ulipata nani hapo?
Nilipata OCS.
Na kulikuwa na mtu mwingine? So ilikuwa wewe, na OCS. So ulielezwa nini?
Niliambiwa walikuwa wanataka ni retrieve footage.
Nimemlose. Walikwambia
nini?
Waliniambia walikuwa wanataka ni retrieve footage.
Footage kutoka wapi?
Kwa DVR.
Hiyo ofisi ya OCS ilikuwa na DVR? Ilikuwa wapi?
Ukuta.
Unajua hiyo DVR ilikuwa, so ulipata hiyo DVR kwa ukuta?
Yes.
Uliona hapo?
Yes.
So walikwambia ufanye nini na hiyo DVR?
Waliniambia walikuwa wanataka nitoe footage.
Utoe footage?
Yes.
So vile walikwambia hivi, ulifanya nini wewe?
Walikuwa specific na date.
Okay, walikupatia date gani?
6 and 7.
6 and 7, mwezi gani na mwaka gani?
June 2025.
6 and 7 June 2025. So ukamweleza hawezi kuvuta 2 days footage. Ukasema bila ulisema hawezi kufuta for 2 days. Ukaadvise nini?
Maybe format that.
Mformat nini?
The hard drive.
Okay.
Reformat hard drive.
The hard disk.
Na hard disk.
Yeah.
So bila uliwaeleza hivi, ulifanya nini?
Sasa nilipea kawaida kanambia ni format.
So uliambiwa uformat.
Yes.
So sasa eleza koti vile ulifanya ili uformat.
So nilienda kwa menu. Nikaenda kwa storage. Nikaenda kwa disk manager. Nikamark the hard disk. Nikamark. Alafu nikaformat.
So uliweza ku get access kwa hiyo system aje?
Ulikuwa tuliweka password.
Na ulijua password aje?
Before, walikuwa wamesahau password.
Yeah?
Before,
Sorry?
OCS mwenye alikuwa hapo before,
Yes.
walikuwa wameweka password.
So OCS ule alikuwa hapo mbeleni alikuwa ameweka password. Lakini wewe ulijua hiyo password aje?
Tuliweka account ya AA. Gmail account kugeta new password.
Ya AA.
AA.
So ni AA alikupatia hiyo password ama wewe ulijua hiyo password before?
Nilitoka.
Whereby DIG Lagat, Mukwana, Samson Talam are now in big trouble. Sometimes when the deal is so good, always think twice. But on this one, we are seriously happy after President William Ruto allowed Albert Ojwanj's case to be investigated. So on this matter, everyone is going to carry his own cross. Kama mkono wako ilikuwa kwa hii kifo ya Albert Ojwang, you are going to carry your own cross because the President of Kenya, William Ruto, have allowed this case to be investigated. But before the CCTV footage being recovered, we were told that Albert Ojwang killed himself alone. Ati alijigonga kwa ukuta ya cell. Right now the case is now on. CCTV footage have seriously helped Kenyans to know what actually killed the late teacher Albert Ojwang, who was also a blogger in this country of Kenya. But Kenyans have been wondering that what is it that Albert Ojwang tweeted on his Facebook page that led to his death, that caused his death? Really? Hey. But things are boiling nicely. Despite Ruto, even, Ruto ameshaamua that, hey, hapa, things are not okay. Let me start allowing things that Kenyans will see so that they can vote for me again. This one-term narrative is seriously giving Ruto a pressure. And that is the reason why Ruto is trying to do things that Kenyans can hear. Before him, maneno, when Kenyans were protesting, by the way, the family of Albert Ojwang ndio walifanya makosa. Justice ingefanyika. But when walichukua ile 2 million from Ruto ndio walifanya nayo makosa. But sahi Ruto have allowed this case to be investigated whereby DIG Lagat, Samson Talam, Mukwana and other people that were linked up behind this case are now in serious trouble. Ruto amewaacha kabisa. So sometimes when the deal is so good, always think twice. Don't do anything to please your boss. Gachagua have been warning some officers in Kenya, all the officers, that please, whenever your boss is sending you to go and do something for him, be careful. Wewe unatuma uende ushike mtu uue, then baadaye utakuwa kotini peke yako. When these security chiefs are sending you somewhere, please, our officers, when people like PS of Interior Raymond Omolo, Murkomen, DIG Lagat, Douglas Kanja, Amin Mohamed, Nodinaji, sending you to go and do something, and you know whether this thing is not good, be careful because you will carry your own cross. You will be left alone, I'm telling you, utabaki peke yako. Like right now, things are not okay. Saizi, kila kitu ni mbaya sasa. Hey. People like Mukwana, DIG Lagat, Samson Talam thought that hii kesi ilikuwa imeisha. Hakuna kesi yenye iliisha. Ruto ndio ameallow, but this is happening because of Ruto. In fact, what I can say is that there was nothing like recovered CCTV footage. How watu walifanya Kenya walijua. There was nothing like recovered CCTV footage. Hii kitu ni kama ilikuwa tu imefichwa. Hey. Hii kitu ilikuwa imefichuliwa. Sasa hizi Ruto amekuwa forced ili afanye nini? Allow investigation iendelee ili Wakenya waanze kuamini serikali yake. This is all about trust. Ruto wants Kenyans to start trusting his government, that his government can deliver. His government can work independently without favoring anyone behind a case in this country of Kenya. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Bye bye.